Mark's journey to unshakable calm. It all started on a Monday morning, one of those Mondays. Mark had barely opened his eyes when his phone buzzed with a work email marked urgent. His heart skipped a beat. Rushing out of bed, he stubbed his toe against the dresser, spilled his coffee all over his shirt, and, to top it off, got stuck in a massive traffic jam. By the time he reached the office, he was fuming. "Why does this always happen to me?" he muttered, slamming his laptop open. That's when his colleague, Sarah, walked in. She had the same workload, dealt with the same boss, and yet, she was always calm like a Zen master in a corporate jungle. "How do you do it?" Mark blurted out, still rubbing his temples. Sarah chuckled. "Do what?" "Stay so calm. You never seem to get worked up. I need to know your secret." She leaned back, sipping her tea. "It's not a secret. It's a choice, a bunch of little choices, actually." "You ready to learn?" Mark nodded eagerly. Lesson 1, control the breath, control the mind. Sarah placed her cup down. "First things first, your breath. The moment you feel stress creeping in, pay attention to your breathing. Slow it down." Mark frowned. "That's it? Just breathe?" She laughed. "It's not just breathing. It's how you breathe. When you're anxious, your breath gets shallow and fast. But if you slow it down, inhale deeply, hold for a moment, and exhale longer than you inhale, you send a signal to your brain that everything is okay." Mark gave it a try. "Inhale, hold, exhale." He said, feeling a tiny bit better already. Sarah nodded. Simple, right? But powerful. Lesson 2, reframe the story. Next, Sarah continued, is changing the way you see things. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You can either fume and curse or tell yourself, "This is a great time to listen to that podcast I've been meaning to catch up on." Mark raised an eyebrow. "So I just trick myself?" "Not trick, train. If you always see stress as an attack, your body reacts with panic. But if you shift your perspective, suddenly, you're not a victim. You're in control." Mark thought about his morning. The coffee spill, the traffic, it was all just stuff that happened. It wasn't a personal attack from the universe. Interesting. Lesson 3, the power of pause. Sarah pulled out her phone and showed Mark a photo of a calm lake. "You ever notice how still water reflects everything perfectly?" she asked. "Yeah. That's because it's not reacting. It's just being. And that's what you need to practice, pausing before reacting. Someone snaps at you? Instead of snapping back, pause. Take a breath. Choose how you respond." Mark sighed. "That's easier said than done." Sarah grinned. "At first, yeah. But the more you do it, the more natural it becomes." Lesson 4, let go of what you can't control. Here's a big one, Sarah continued. Most of the stress we carry isn't even ours to fix. Think about it, can you control traffic?